Alright guys, here we go with West Lawrence Howard. Um, Mostly I thought we did a pretty good job on this game. Kept our concentration for most of the game after we got going. So here are the plays that I had some comments on. I'll also share these on Huddle. This is one of the first plays for West Lawrence from scrimmage. Um, this is my key, the right tackle, and he definitely holds here. I saw it on the field and didn't call it because it was away from the play. Looking at it on film, it may have been close enough to the play to call it. Um, it's kind of close. I'm not sure if it had a bearing on the play or not, but I did not call it. Here we're going to have a hold here on a guard, umpire's key that I don't believe we get. Just a takedown block. And one I think we probably need to get. We'll go back and look at that again just so everybody can see it. He's going to grab him and take him down here. On this play here, we got a pass that is threatening the end line, not the goal line. So deeps, remember, you can move on down and the goal line's not going to be threatened. So just move on down. We need to have somebody in position in case there's a catch, no catch on the end line here. Justin can do a little bit better job than I can on this, but I believe the manual is going to say that the deep should be on the field. In this case, I think the manual says 9 yards from the receiver. So we seem to start off the field all night. I think we need to be on the field, but you can double check the manual on that. On this one, I see that this deep over here, Wimpy is looks to be on the goal line. I can't see Tony, but once the kick is made, it looks like Tony comes off the goal line. But remember, inside the 40, we want to just set up shop on the goal line. This punt ends up being, a real close call on whether or not it goes out of bounds or not before it crosses the goal line. And I think we look better there if we're on the goal line. Looked like a good call, though. This is the play that we had offsetting penalties. Tanner gets a hold over here that you really just can't see it on this video. You can see the aftermath of it as the guy gets pulled down. But this is a good get by the line judge on this holding of this running back coming out here. So they ended up being offsetting penalties. Good call here. We just need to make sure we stop or wind the clock one way or the other there. But I was able to. I'm not able to share with y'all yet the end zone view, but I was able to see the end zone view, and this was a good call. And this is the one that we talked about a lot on the field. We just don't end up with anybody on the goal line here. Just got to get to the goal line and officiate back out instead of letting the play go by you like you would in the middle of the field. So you see here we have a close call at the goal line, but we don't have anybody on the goal line. Great position and call here. This one also looks great on I was able to watch the end zone view, and there's a very good look at this. Like I was saying, I was able to watch this one on the end zone view, and good call, great position. This short punt, we go down a little too far, kind of get sucked in, and then we're going to get beat a little bit here. Great hustle getting back into position though. Remember, it's the flank spot when you on this all the way. The only time the deep gets is on the 2, so just give way to the flank on that spot. On this play here, we have a flag on the ground that we pick up, and we just need to make sure we're stopping the clock. If we've got a flag on the ground, we end up having to fix the clock after we pick up the flag. This is the play they want a defenseless player. The player is defenseless, but the thing to remember here is you can contact a defenseless player. You just have to do it in a legal manner, and there's no launch or hit with the head or hit on the head or any of that stuff here. So this play was legal and a good call. Player up, he's just hit, pushed out of bounds, not a hit on a defenseless player. It is a hit on a defenseless player, but it's not illegal. Good call here on this pass interference. I feel like his route was cut off and contact was made before the ball got there. Good position and a good call. On this punt, nothing really here mechanic-wise, just an interesting play that we almost had, because after the receiving team picks it up, they then fumble it again. Had Blue been able to recover the ball, they'd had first down and 10, which would have been a fun time explaining that to the coach. But possession was gained, and then another fumble, but R did recover it again. So yeah, we got a hold right here that is the umpire's call. The flank gets it. I think it's a good call looking on film here. But just remember, what everybody's keys are here. And that's all the plays. We're back to the first one. Like I said, overall, good job. And I'll also share this on Huddle.